Let's head to Northeast Africa now. Sudan's Rapid Support Forces are now claiming that they have taken control of a famine-hit displacement camp called ZamZam in the western Darfur region after 2 days of heavy shelling and gunfire. The paramilitary group seized Darfur on the road to El-Fasher, the last major city in the region, which is still under army's control. In a statement, the RSF said that it had deployed military units to secure civilians and humanitarian medical workers in ZamZam after successfully fleeing the camp entirely from the grip of the army.
The Rapid Support Forces deployed military units to protect civilians and workers in the medical and humanitarian fields in ZamZam camp in North Darfur state after fully liberating the camp from the grip of the terrorist army of the Islamic movement and its affiliates from the armed mercenary groups that had turned the camp into a military base and used civilians as human shields.
The RSF launched ground and area assaults on North Darfur's besieged capital of El-Fasher and the nearby ZamZam and Abu Shauk displacement camps. And according to reports, the RSF also set buildings on fire and claimed that it wanted to clear them from Sudanese government fighters taking shelter. The United Nations says that relentless attacks by the RSF in the last 2 days has killed over 100 people. The United Nations also went on to say that killings by the RSF were continuing at 2 large displacement camps, including the entire medical staff of Relief International, which was operating out of the only remaining clinic inside ZamZam camp, while an army-aligned faction led by Darfur governor put the toll at more than 4 times. However, the figures could not be confirmed. The ZamZam displacement camp is home to over 500,000 refugees and has suffered losses alongside other refugee camps during the entirety of the 2-year war between the Sudan army and the RSF militia. Meanwhile, activists in El-Fasher say that the attacks on ZamZam camp killed at least 56 civilians, including women and children, with many other victims yet to be identified, although they also clarified that full extent of the damage was still unclear due to internet and communication disruptions. And for the latest on that, our correspondent Louisa Olaniyi has sent us this report.
After days of heavy shelling and gunfire that killed dozens of people, including children and aid workers, Sudan's paramilitary Rapid Support Forces RSF has announced that it took control of famine-hit ZamZam camp in the western Darfur region. Darfur Governor Minawi on Sunday put the toll at more than 400. Humanitarian organizations have condemned the attack, highlighting the deliberate targeting of vulnerable populations already facing famine conditions. An estimated 25 million people, half of Sudan's population, are now facing extreme hunger. This escalation marks one of the deadliest episodes in Sudan's ongoing civil war, which began in April 2023. The conflict has displaced over 12 million people and is being described by the International Rescue Committee as the biggest humanitarian crisis ever recorded. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olaniyi reporting for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.